Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing this look that I'm wearing right now. This lighting is really bad for being able to see it. I don't know if you can tell, but I have a little bit of glitter on my lower lash line, and then the rest of it is just kind of like, I was mostly inspired by my earrings. I got this second pair that I'm wearing, I got for Christmas this year. And I really love opals. Like, opals are probably one of my favorite gemstones ever. So I decided to do a look that was mostly inspired by opals and the colors that are in them. I wasn't able to really get in some of the bright green that's in here, but I got in a lot of the other shades that you would typically find in all different shades of opals. Like this one right here is a white opal and this one's a black opal. Black opals are really hard to find in the US. Yeah, you can mostly find them from you can't really find them in like mainstream jewelry stores, but if you have like a little tiny local seller who makes his own jewelry or whatever, or her, you can sometimes find them there. This look that I did today was mostly from the black opal, and then a little bit with the pink. I have a little bit of pink opal pigment on the inner part, and that was from the white opal. So that's pretty much where I got my inspiration. I really hope you guys enjoy this. It was really fun for me to do. I also used the MAC, one of the little Christmas sets. This is the 5 Cool Capers one. 5 Cool Capers Christmas set thing. Wow, I can't think today. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. If you guys want to see how to do this, then keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is prime your eye. I used Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then I used Painterly Paint Pot from MAC. And then the first color I'm going to take is Pink Opal Pigment from MAC. And you can't really see it in the jar, but it's just a white with a really pretty pink duochrome. And then I'm going to take a really tiny brush and get some of the color from the lid. And I'm just going to pack that onto the inner portion of our lid. So okay, so the next color I'm going to take is a sample that I got from Raving Beauty Cosmetics, and this one is called Spring Violet. It's really hard to see. It's just like a really shimmery, kind of sparkly light purple. You probably won't even be able to see. It's like a really light silvery purple. And I'm just going to get that on an eyeshadow brush. And since this is a loose eyeshadow, I'm just going to pack it on there and then tap it off. And I'm going to pack that on the lid right next to the Pink Opal Pigment. Okay, next I'm just going to flip the brush over. So using one side, I'm just going to flip it over and use the other side. And then I'm going to use an Urban Decay eyeshadow called Frigid, and it's just kind of a dark blue tone purple. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that on the brush, and I'm going to pat that kind of over the last little bit of that Spring Violet that we placed, and I'm just going to blend the two together and leave a little bit open on the outer corner because we're going to put a dark green out there. And you just want to blend this into the Spring Violet really well. Okay, so the next color I'm going to take is Deep Blue Green Pigment, and this is in the little holiday sample or holiday set, and this is really hard to get on the brush because this opening is so tiny. So I'm going to take my 217 brush and I'm going to kind of mush it down in there to get a little bit of pigment on it. You want to be really careful with this because this stuff is really dark. Whoops, where's the lid? There it is. And then I just kind of take it in the lid and I get off some of the excess. I really wish they would change the packaging for these because it's really irritating. I feel like I'm going to waste a lot of product this way. But what can you do? So once I have that on the brush, I am just going to, I'm not going to sweep it into my crease, I'm just going to pat it. So starting at the very outer corner, I'm just going to pat it on there. And then I'm going to go up into the crease And I'm not going to sweep, I'm just going to pat it because you want to be really, really careful with the placement of this color. So next I'm going to take my 226 brush from MAC. This is just like a more tapered blending brush. And I'm just going to kind of start blending that color out. And you want to use this to sweep it more into towards the inner corner of your eye. You want to just blend out the edges and kind of blend it into that purple. Okay, and at this point it doesn't have to be perfectly blended. I'm going to take my Coastal Scents 88 Shimmer palette and I'm going to use this color right here. It's kind of like a lighter, more like kind of a seafoam green. And I'm gonna wipe off my 226 brush just on the back of my hand. I'm gonna put some of that just on the tip of the brush. And then I'm going to go just around the edge of the blue-green. Okay, so once you have that on there and it's fairly blended, just go back with your whatever's left on your 217 brush and just kind of darken up the outer corner. And then I'm just going to work backwards with the colors. I'm going to take a little bit more of the purple and I'm going to pat that back on the lid. Okay, so I've reapplied all my colors and now I'm going to take a matte white color. This is Gesso from MAC. I'm going to take my, just a fluffy brush and I'm going to put that up there as a highlight, and I'm also going to use this to help blend the color down. And then right under my eyebrow, I'm going to take a little bit more of the pink opal pigment and I'm just going to press it right underneath my eyebrow. And then just take a little bit more of the gesso and blend that out. Okay, first I'm going to take just a really soft black eyeliner and I'm going to go under my eye, and I'm only going to line to about right here on my eye. So not all the way in, maybe like halfway, 2/3 almost. Okay, and this eyeliner that I'm using is really, really soft. So to get like a smoother line, I'm just going to take like a little pencil brush and I'm going to smudge it out. And then on that inner corner of the lower lash line, just take some more pink opal pigment and smudge that under there. Oops. A little bit too much. Okay, and now we're going to do the fun part, which, or at least what I think is the fun part. I'm going to take a little bit of the Reflex Transparent Teal Glitter. And so I'm just going to kind of, once again, I'm going to mush a brush down in there. Just get some on the tip of the brush, like that. And then I'm just going to pat this. Ugh, I really wish they would use different containers for these. They're really irritating. Anyways, I'm just going to take this and press it over the black eyeliner on the bottom. Okay, and then just take your eyeliner and line your waterline and add some black mascara, and I will be right back to show you what I did with the rest of my face. Okay, so for my cheeks, I'm going to use a really, really hot pink blush. And this is Desire from NARS. It's not really showing up very well. Yeah, it's a really, really super hot pink. And I'm going to use my Sigma 187 brush. And this stuff is crazy pigmented, so you only need a tiny bit. Okay, and then for a highlight, I'm just going to take my fluffy brush. This is a MAC 224. And I'm going to take just a tiny bit of pink opal pigment and brush that along the high point of my cheekbone. Okay, and then that just gives like a really pretty sheen, which you may or may not be able to see because of this stupid lighting. I'm going to have to do some work on that. And then for lips, you can pretty much do whatever the heck you want. I don't know. I don't really have anything that's... Here, I'll use this. I'm going to use L'Oreal Hip Jelly Balm in Plush, which is just like a pretty pink. And then if you want to get really creative, you could just take more of the pink opal, which I know I'm using the crap out of this today, but it's really pretty. And can just take some of that and dust it on the center of your lips. Give it like a really nice highlight. But that is it for the look, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, it's really fun, really pretty. Definitely more suitable for nighttime. Here, let me turn off this light and see if it looks any better. I don't know if you can see it any better in this light. Probably not. I'll have to work on the lighting. That'll be on my to-do list. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. And please comment and rate if you like this, and subscribe also. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.